Hi everyone, I know it is about a week for examinations, but don't worry, you will perform well if you have worked hard throughout the year. See, many of you are analyzing your mock tests and giving mock tests every day now. You're trying to find the best balance by analyzing your past performance, but you have to know one thing, it does not reflect your performance in the CAT examination. Like in my case, I was not very good at giving mock examinations. I never got above 90% in any mock examination. But at the end of the day, I gave the CAT. When I went for the examination, I was not thinking about my past performance. And I performed well there and I got 99.59% in the final examination. So don't worry too much about the performance in the past mock examination. Don't take it for granted if you are scoring good scores in your mock examination, because it may change on the day of the paper. And one more thing about CAT is that it is a time management paper. Like you have to manage your time very well there. You cannot get hanged up on any question that you cannot solve. You have to move on, because like if you do the calculation, you have about 2 minutes per question. So if you are wasting your time there, you cannot solve the whole question paper, and you may miss some questions that are very easy to solve. So keep on moving. If you cannot solve the question, move on to the next question, and you can come back at the end of the time to solve the questions that you thought you can solve by the end of the paper. So that is one of the things that I did. Another thing that I did was I was very accurate in my paper. I only scored -3. Like I did only 3 questions that were wrong. So you have to be very accurate if you want to score a good marks in CAT examination, because it is a game of accuracy. You can solve all the questions you want, but if you are not right, it does not matter. You have to be very accurate. You have to maintain an accuracy in the paper to get a good score. And at the end of the day, it is only one examination, because it does not define who you are and it does not measure your capability. It is just an aptitude examination. So don't worry, that's all. Good luck for the examination.
Hi guys, so you're into the last leg before CAT 2022. You have like 7 days left, and you might be tensed, but I'm sure that most of you are also very excited. So I'm here just to give you a last minute tip, with regards to VARC. For those of you who are very comfortable with your grammar and your English skills, I would recommend that you go with the VA section first, because you can get through it very quickly, and that will give you more time to deal with the RC section. And now for those of you who feel that VARC is not your strongest suit, I'm here to tell you that you need not worry, you need not be afraid, because it's not about getting all the answers right, it's about getting whatever you attempt correctly. So for you, I think going with the RC first would be better, because you're maybe not very comfortable with your VA. And what I've noticed is that many of you get tensed when you see longer passages, and this leads to you skipping that entire passage altogether. But this is not what should be done, and I feel that what you have to do before reading the passage would be to glance through the theme of the passage first, because there might happen to be a passage which is of interest to you, or you're well aware of the subject matter. This helps you answer questions easily and quicker, which would give you more chance to attempt further questions in the section. My final tip would be to stay calm and confident during the exam, and your 40 minutes I think that you have is a lot of time actually, and you can attempt more questions than you think you can. Thank you.
Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. I understand this is the last week of your CAT preparation and there will be several things going on in your mind. I'm here to give few tips about how to crack a DILR sets. So coming to DILR, you would be passing out through VARC and coming to DILR. When you start DILR, start with a very fresh mind. Do not carry the weightage of VARC into your DILR. This might impact your DILR as well. So coming to DILR, always remember one thing. If you are able to attempt 35 to 40% of the questions with the maximum accuracy, you will definitely be in the 95+ percentile zone. This is something that I have believed in and that did really work for me as well. Always remember, when you are doing DILR, first skim through all the available sets. Remember this, there will be one set which is easily doable by everyone, and there will be such set which cannot be done by anyone. So it's important to pick the right questions and the right sets. Maintain a very calm and peaceful mind. You will be able to do that. Now, how do you solve the DILR sets with maximum accuracy? The most and very important tip that worked for me is noting down the points or noting down the data in a very structured and a tabular form. Do not scribble data on your rough sheets. This will create a lot of confusion for you, and you might avoid in resolving the question again and again. And another tip that helped me was, while you're solving the DILR set, it might be possible that the first two questions you get the answer very easily and you might be stuck in the third question. Such cases, you ignore them, move on to the next set. And one more tip that I would just like to add for you guys is, some sets are such that you need not to solve entire question. Just by reading through the set itself, you can answer one or two questions. So this is one more thing that could probably be of help to you guys. And always remember, please maintain a very calm and a peaceful mind. Your calmness is going to help you and drive your entire DILR. Pick the right questions. Do not look for attempting all the questions. Attempt 35 to 40% of the paper with maximum accuracy. You are there. I would like to wish you all the best and meet you soon at MDI. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shashank Ahuja and I am here to suggest you just 2 tips for the quantitative section. So, the first is a strategy. Strategy is the most important part of the quantitative section. So what I did, I went through all the questions in 2 rounds. In the first round, spot 6 to 7 easy questions out of all questions, and there are always 6 to 7 easy questions present in the paper. So just focus on that. This will not only fetch you a good percentage but also boost your confidence for the next round. So in the second is the simplest advice. Don't get stuck on a single question. Okay, focus on strengths, whether it is algebra, arithmetic or geometry. Just focus on it and you will ace the exam. All the best.